Today's day 42 of listening to a new album on my treadmill until we hit 2027, and today's album is Ghostly. Welcome back to Walk and Talk, and today we're talking about Ghostholding by Venturing, clocking in at 51 minutes. It's the debut from the rock side project masterminded by the multifaceted Jane Remover, released last year. It was suggested through my Instagram comment section. Jane's music has been within my rotation for quite a while now, as their blend of every genre under the sun has captivated me time and time again, especially on her most recent project, Revenge Seekers. But this one seemed to slip by me last year, but not anymore. Stay till the end to see what I thought.
Ghostholding sees Jane Remover continuing her foray into rock music started on Census Designated, but working out the kinks. The songs here are much shorter, featuring better mixing between the vocals and deafening guitars, and Jane's vocal confidence has exceeded tremendously. The sound play here, still using noise rock and shoegaze as a blueprint, pulls in elements of slacker rock, indie, and even country. It's an amalgam of sounds that only feels possible in current day. However, I do think it takes a minute for Jane to find her footing on this album. The first half of the album ping-pongs between great and mediocre songs, but once you pass the halfway point, it's just amazing track followed by amazing track. Speaking of amazing tracks, my biggest favorite is Easily Dead Forever. This track's heavy as hell, using booming guitars and drums while Jane goes in full rockstar mode. The atmosphere is crushing, and it pushes and pulls you between quiet verses and booming choruses that keeps the track feeling wavy. Other highlights from here are the intro Play My Guitar, which kicks the record off swinging. Believe's vocal melody and guitar riff feels like Jane's attempt at a McGee track, and it goes over very well. Jane also provides some lyrical gems, speaking on this entanglement between religion and love. Guesthouse is a constant builder and showcases Jane's vocal range in the best way. She uses both her low and high registers alongside a melody that feels very Brockhampton coded. Recoil is one of the most amped tracks on the album, using haphazard guitar riffs that soundtrack Jane's reckless behavior. Sick Relapse is the most dejected track here, speaking on Jane's alcoholic tendencies, and it's a really clever use of the two-part song structure. Famous Girl, much like Recoil, is also amped, but the track switches into a slower second part that feels like the core of what Jane was trying to do on Census Designated. Halloween is the slowest track here, but it is thick with atmosphere. And Sister ends the album on a pretty bittersweet note. The chugging guitar feels like Jane at their wits' end, but it builds into this really gorgeous ending credits moment. Wishing you the best, Jane. My least favorite is probably No Sleep. I find the instrumental quite clunky, using these offbeat cowbells and drums that never really find their way by the end of the track. I think this song isn't the best impression of the album either, despite being so early within the track list. Overall though, I'm feeling a hard 7 on this one. Despite taking some time to find their footing, Jane's second foray into rock is much more exciting and passionate than Census. There's great genre combinations on here, great mixing, and some show-stopping vocal performances from Jane. I really hope she continues to workshop